Oh yes, another mediocre, pretentious, and nauseatingly acclaimed New York show place. Just throw the invitation out. I don't have time to go sip cheese and nibble wine while gawking at the artists who get all the breaks I miss.
It's not an opening.
You know, I guess I'm just self-centered. But, you know, somehow it depresses me to see others succeed where I have not yet succeeded. Don't get me wrong, I wish them well. I just don't feel a deep personal need to be there watching it happen. Makes me feel like I'm crashing someone else's honeymoon with all the wrong baggage.
Alan, it's not an opening.
It's easy for you to stand there and say, it's not an opening. You're not the one who has... What did you say?
I said it's not an opening. It's a personal letter from Heatherline herself. But pray, go on. Your oratory is sublime.
Shh, quiet. Tell me. Shut up. Oh, you're so exasperating. Oh, you're beautiful. I love you. Let me see. Dear Mr. Plum, the reputation of your work has come to my attention through former colleagues at the University of Pennsylvania School of Fine Arts. I plan to be in your area on Saturday, June 15th, and would very much enjoy a visit to your studio if this would not be an imposition. An imposition. She wants to know if it's an imposition. Please reply by email at your earliest convenience. Email! She wants me to reply by email. Delphina, where do we keep the email? Oh, I mean, would you write back to her? Would you?
I've already done it, of course, and she replied that she and her assistant shall arrive at 12 noon on the 15th. That's tomorrow, by the way, in case you were wondering. Oh, and I invited them to stay here. There's no reason for them to get a room at the inn when we've got these spare rooms.
Goodness, I'm shaking like a maraca.
Oh, Alan, please calm down. I hate to see you so nervous.
Don't worry, I don't mind. I'm very relaxed with being nervous. You know, Heatherline is one of the best galleries on the East Coast. As a luminary of the art world, she's considered to be truly ahead of the times. Now I just wish my masterpiece were finished. I mean, I know all my work is sheer genius, but why show her just sheer genius when I should be showing her a work of paramount greatness, heart-stopping artistic importance, and superlative sensitivity?
With a maraschino cherry on top. Now, Alan, are you sure this painting of yours is of superfluous artistic importance?
That's superlative artistic importance. And of course it is. Why, the title alone conveys that.
Yes, but the title is The Can of Yams.
Yes. So?
Well, I know it'll be wonderful, like everything else you do, but that is, it's just a still life of a can of yams, after all.
Just a still life of a can of yams? Just?
Would you prefer I said merely?
Merely? Dear sister!
This is no time to compose letters.
But you obviously don't understand what the can of yams represents.
How Philistine of me. Let me guess. The can of yams represents life.
The can of yams represents life. A delicate fruit sealed up in an enigmatic package we recognize only by a label, the image of what's contained within.
Don't you wish artists would just shut up and paint sometimes?
I've been fascinated by the can of yams ever since I was a child, adoring the iconic orange glow of the depicted yams upon the supermarket shelf. Remember that game we used to play, where you and I would hide the yams among each other's possessions? More than a running joke, it became a family ritual. Even Mom and Dad recognized the precious, unique splendor of the practice. Not every family hides yams, you know, and they participated, too.
Alan, did it ever occur to you that maybe they were humoring you?
Impossible. They were obviously impressed by the compelling symbolism of my game. Do you understand now?
I think so. You're infatuated with a can of yams, and this makes you a genius.
And this is that same can of yams, cherished since childhood.
And rotted to a disgusting slime within the can.
It doesn't matter. As long as the can remains sealed, the symbolism is intact. It's like Schrodinger's cat. Now you know why I must paint with this can as my model. Only in that way will the authenticity translate onto my canvas. You can't fool art lovers, you know.
I wouldn't say that too loudly, or you'll cause several major artistic movements of our time to close up shop.
And now you see why, though I've been working on this painting for years, I have not yet begun to paint the yams themselves. I've labored over the tablecloth, worked out with the table, caressed the lampshade, made love to the fruit bowl, and thoroughly explored the garden window. But the yams, no. That must wait. For the mood of a creative genius at the height of his creative inspiration. I warn you, Delphinia, it may be a frightening sight.
Don't worry about me. I've seen that baboon courtship video at the library.
Look, I am not paying you to undermine my sense of artistic mission.
Excuse me, but you're not paying me at all.
Well, you see that? No offense, but would you mind humming in another part of Pennsylvania?
All right. I can take a hint. Got better things to do. Good night, Schrodinger, and best to your cat.
Maybe I can finish the can of yams before Heather Lyme gets here. Sure, she'll be arriving in only 18 hours, but why should a mere obstacle like time be a problem for me? Nothing stands in the way of genius. Let's see now. Fruit bowl is mostly done. The background is 90% complete. Table's finished. If I just spend all night painting the can of yams itself, I'll be done. Sure, the paint will still be wet when she gets here, but wet genius is still genius after all.
What happened to all that stuff about inspiration? The height of a creative giant, at the height of his self-infatuation, etc.
It's all still true. Fortunately, I find the prospect of exhibiting at the Heather Lyme Gallery to be extremely inspiring.